there, my name is Dimitri and welcome back to another amazing video talking about Softr templates and use cases that can be really helpful to your business or your personal life. So in this video, we're gonna dive into an event listing template that helps you build an event listing powered with Airtable to build extensive listings of events from all over the world. The event listing template is great for building a comprehensive directory of events for a specific niche. Out of the box, it's a design and tech events listing from around the world, but you can easily add any type of events and tailor it to your needs. The main advantage of the template is how smooth the event searching and filtering is organized. To check this out, you can go to softr.io/templates and press preview right here. And then going right into that, we actually have this event listing easily seen. You'll see that there are a myriad of different events, and talking about that filtering and sorting, if I want to check out Europe, I can. You'll notice the specific locations right there. It'll say whether it's available or not. So it says not available for some, and then some are available from 290. The date is down right there. I can select one region at a time or deselect it, and then I can select the different months right here, one at a time as well. So if I want to check out one in October in Latin America, doesn't seem like there are any. Let's check some other areas. Denver has one in October. Awesome. I then can filter by different topics like design, tech, or business. There's a couple different business ones, one in Melbourne and one online. So it's really easy and great to utilize this template if you are somebody trying to manage all of these. So let's press use template and select my Airtable data source. Continue, copy, add the base to my account. Then after I press add base, I'm gonna give it a moment and go back to my Softr Studio. You'll see that it's gonna look for the base that I just copied, and then I can create the application right here. And then press go to application. You'll see that it is a simple one table template here that has a fair amount of views. There's a little form here to submit an event, calendar to showcase all the events, there's a gallery to showcase all the events. But in this grid view, you'll see that there are a bunch of different properties for things like start and end date, how long are the events, what month they're in, and that's essentially what is mapping into your app and what allows you to see all of these laid out in such a beautiful format, especially including that image, which is an attachment field inside of Airtable. Now, in the content section, what you can do is you can adjust the different regions, month, topic, and other types of filters. I like what it has currently, but you can always adjust that. And you can adjust the search by fields as well. So you can add, region if I didn't have it on the top as well. And I'm just gonna show you this search feature, which is really useful too. So as you notice, you can search by city, name, or region. So on the top, I'm just gonna type Berlin, and then boom. See that Berlin, Germany, say Denver. See that there's a Denver event. Chicago, big sad, nothing in Chicago. Yes, that is exactly how you can search through these though. Very simple and easy to do. And then you also, once you click on them, it'll open up, and in the back end, we see this in the item detail page. But this is essentially a great way to look at all of the different pieces of content and metadata that was within this table right here. So all those different properties are gonna showcase between the price, the date, where it's at, the name of it. And this essentially, if we click on this, see right here in the content section, we have the ability to adjust this however we want. We can hide it for the city and period, change what's being mapped here. And last but not least, there's this really nice button on the bottom where you can essentially make sure that it links to the website property. And you'll see right here, if I press buy ticket, it'll bring me to this farewell link for buying this ticket. So that is a very convenient setup in my opinion. You have a beautifully laid out homepage that has all of these different options for you to choose from regarding what is the specific event that I want to check out and how exactly do I plan on getting there. Just try to buy a ticket. But not only is it great for purchasing tickets, it's also great if you are going to go to add event, and you have the ability to add the events as well. So you can submit a form here that puts in the event date, the start, end date, number of days, the city, the website, the lowest price, etc. And what that then does is pushes it into this system for people to see. We go to pages, and then add design event, you notice that this maps to all of these same fields here. And there are mostly required fields here to make sure that like people have to submit where it's at and a lot of the different things that matter in order for it to work well. I really like this though, because it allows people to easily submit events. And then a pro Softr tip that works really well is that we'll see this right here. You could always add a little checkbox property and call it approved, right? And then I'm just gonna select all of these, or I'm gonna copy most of these and make them approved. And I'm gonna leave a couple of them not approved. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this view, approved, and then filter it to where approved is checked off, right? So then from there, if I go back to this homepage, I can adjust this view to not just select the default view, but instead select the approved. So then when I go into the preview and check it out, it shouldn't have a couple of these events. Like it shouldn't have an event apart, right? This is not something it should have. So let's try to search it up, an event apart, but specifically where that was this was in the US, but also in San Francisco. So the San Francisco one is not gonna be there. The other ones are here, but that is essentially a great way to update it so that you can prevent non-approved events from showing up. But it's amazing to have the ability to add an event, have all of them showcased, and even have a filter in there to make sure that they need to be approved first. You also, if you press contact, you'll see that there's a basic get in touch form. This can be adjusted how you'd like. And there's also an option here to add a newsletter or email capture, where essentially you can take people's emails and have it automatically add to your MailChimp integration, MailerLite, or some automation platforms like Zapier and Make, as well as just forwarding it to your email, which is also really easy and convenient too. And then for get in touch, you can do something very similar to have it so that they could just send that data to those different platforms I mentioned earlier. Overall, I think this event listing template is so quick and easy to use. If you want to set up a very easy place to host all of your different events from a directory standpoint and get new events added by other people, totally use this. If you like this video and want to see more content on how to improve your skills using Softr, make sure to check out videos like this one right here.